Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Buckeyes will kick it away first. The kick coverage team was ready and in their lanes, and he would have been better off just to take a knee in the end zone. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. A cornerstone of the Alabama program really throughout history has been be physical, establish a running game.
Great running backs. I mean, not only are you recruiting great players in the offensive line and skill and all over the place, but so many great backs that you can name off the top of your head that played at Alabama, that ran it with an edge, that ran it physical, that always represented that style. And you can see Alabama, they're always going to do this. They're going to establish the run.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. The give is to Miller. There he goes. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
Man, talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. From the red zone, looking for a man. Intercepted in the first drive, in for the pick. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
From his end zone, trying to loosen up this knee. And his throw is incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And would they dare be aggressive on 3rd down this deep in their own territory? Back to pass, it's Sayin. Bringing the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Quick step and go. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Tide offense rolls miles onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller. That's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership. Come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, running back on the move. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Alabama facing 4th down as we open play here in the second quarter. Trying to keep this drive alive. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got him. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown tie. The offense did exactly what
touchdown, baby. Let's get it.
That killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the running back from the shotgun. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. And the Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
And right down the middle. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. He brought that thing out of the end zone with the idea of making a play, but he wasn't even able to get back to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll move the tight end. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. The give on the option. Finds a little space. Turning it on. And defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this.
Oh, no way! No!
Let's get it back. It's a turnover.
As a defender,
I'm gonna go ahead and say that.
Love the big hits. And you know what the cherry
How you
on
gonna
the
watch
Sunday
it?
is? When you
No
get the
damn
big
well
hit,
it's not it's a fumble.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry.
and those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Defense not showing press coverage. Hand off from the shotgun. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Here's the pressure. He's got it on the right. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Touchdown, Ohio State! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, that was beautiful clock management. Great job by this offense, sustaining the drive, not getting too much in a panic, and finishing the drive with a touchdown with not a lot of time on the clock.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll be brought down quickly. That's always the risk when you bring it out of the end zone. Do you make it to the 25 or not? In this case, not. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to throw on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to let one go back to the middle. And he'll pull it in inside the 20.
That's luck. I have one more second. I was a kicking field goal. Hey, get out of the curve. Come on. Get in the curve.
Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to set the tone with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Peoples. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man. It's Saying. Finds his tight end. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Fires to the tight end. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Takes a handoff. It's Peoples. Got enough for the first. They bring it down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. You might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. You can't let this guy continue to do this time and time again.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Nice job executing all of the assignments. They put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Motion from the wide receiver. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Shakes off the defender. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Quick pass on the fly motion. Runs through the tackle. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Finds the big tight end. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Alabama trying to cash in on this red zone trip. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Buying some time as he moves left. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He'll pull it down and run. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Sends it back in motion. Plows through the defense. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Next going for the goal line. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Alabama!
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stop? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Sayed. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. They have the lead in the one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to scramble. The throw. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
And this offense stays aggressive, and listen, everybody likes it when it works. But now you are leaning on your defense, and this thing just got interesting.
They'll start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Horton. Slips one guy, now he's loose. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Got to give this defense tons of credit. How good have they been on the back end in coverage? It just feels like every time this QB has thrown the ball, it's been contested. They haven't given up a lot of yards, and they need to continue to be great in coverage with the lead in this 2-minute situation.
Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Quarterback moving. He's going to take off. There he goes. Smashes through the tackle. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds.
It could be a struggle. If Purina won't look there, it was our captain. It's calculated that reduce the major margin in my sitcom. These levels 21 minutes. I didn't know that was possible.
Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10.
The difference from Cleveland.
Offense changing the play. Now from inside the red zone. Fires toward the target. He falls to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream
I should have waited.
like that every time you go into
I should have waited just a little bit later.
That's what's fun about good teams. Good teams squared off. There wasn't a lot of difference between these two squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to move.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned this one.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Keep your mind free.
Game, I told the game, okay?
Welcome to the home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. 3 Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. You're here with David Pollack. Guys, let's get things rolling. And the Red Raiders will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Kick coverage team was ready in their lanes, and he would have been better off just to take the knee in the end zone. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Nice move to keep running.
Yeah. Can't stop me, man. Go get it.
Touchdown.
Yeah, get it.
He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch it.
Man, you want to make a statement early in a game. Your first offensive possession, you go 75 yards for the touchdown. Their opponent right now is literally in shock and awe. They're in disbelief. They don't even know what hit them.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Dickey. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking downfield, it's Morton. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. The Tide crowd roaring noise down on the Saban field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Virgil. Right down the gut of the field. It's a seam wide open. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Red Raider.
He said he.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy
think the
in stride
nigga
so
really
he can
thought
run after the catch.
on the
Get in the
ball.
zone. That was a nice
I
job.
get it how it
Yeah,
comes.
it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. To the air, it's Simpson.
This nigga is, bro. What am I doing?
Change on the turnover. Maybe he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
Oh, God. What the fuck?
How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quick pass on the jet motion. Creates a little room. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Alabama pushing the tempo. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. Under fire. Slings it down.
Oh! Thank you. Let's go.
Give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And that kick was perfectly down.
It's to say that I'm changing.
From way out, covering 69 yards on the touchdown.
Dang, Tate. Oh, cool.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be
right
a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got an open man. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Hammond. They're working that left side.
Should have picked that up.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field, too.
Touchdown, Red Raiders! A great catch and run for 6.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all of the skills that you look for in a big-time target. That's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick
fits just right and flows with every step.
Breaks the tackle. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
Applying the confidence of looking totally put together, despite the makeup melting heat wave. We've got the receipts. Yes,
the clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break.
Bring Starbucks Summer Fun with you on your target route.
They're dealing with a second and long.
Put over a layer of
They'll move the wide receiver. To the air, it's Simpson.
Knew
where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
It's so hard to play QB. You got all these bullets flying at you, people coming at you, and you got to know where they're running around. Oh, and I got to get my feet perfectly set and try to make throws. So I think you can't be great at quarterback unless you get the first part secure first, and that's your feet. Get those feet nice and quiet before you throw the football.
Going to try to get it himself. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down.
Oh, hell no. That ain't no fumble. Football, man.
They recover their own fumble. Somehow. Who knows how they got that thing back?
Yeah, it's humbling for this season. Come on, man. We didn't upgrade it.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Now he'll turn one loose back to the middle. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And after the pick, everybody going the other way, and he crossed midfield and got it to the 47.
And that's the problem when you're living in second and long situations. Sometimes the quarterbacks feel like they just got to go get it all back in one throw. That's what he was trying to do on that one. He forced it into traffic, and the defense made him pay, coming up with a huge interception.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The give from the gun. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D-linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on third down. Extending the play. The sure hands, it's Eakin. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You throw in the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are on the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring fourth down right in the face.
Maybe a tad out of field goal range and way too close to punt it. Kind of in no man's land, so they'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
And that's a big-time drop right there. Fourth down, opportunity to catch it, maybe get the first down. That is tough to swallow, but as a QB, I got to walk over to him and say, listen, dude, we're going to need you later on. I still believe it.
Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Touch pass on the run. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half.
What you say?
He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
Oh, yeah.
Turner is stopped. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Turning on the Jets. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Red Raiders come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. To the air. It's Hammond. Hauls it in. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
For an offense, slant routes against man coverage are really a rhythm throw. You take your steps, you get the ball out, it's got to be in a good location. Quarterback and receiver on the same page there.
The inside handoff. He's loose. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. And the Red Raiders will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He'll throw it. Makes the catch. It's Joyner. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Looking to throw for it. Grab near the sticks. It's Virgil. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Got it in the middle. It's Douglas. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
And this team needs to be this way.
You gotta get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense. And looking like that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
So the final period starts with a second down play. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. Fires into the end zone.
Come on, that's big.
He'll sail it way too far for everybody.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously they had to go out of bounds.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And that's exactly what I want from my quarterback. I trust you. I want to throw the ball down the field on third and long, make a play, but understanding the situation. Throw that thing to the crowd. Now a field goal puts me up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter where I like my chances.
So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want. Now you get to rush the passer. Make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
He brought that thing out of the end zone with the idea of making a play, but he didn't even get back to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on second down. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Moves around to clear up the vision. He gets it up close to the 25, out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. Quarterback making checks. On fourth down, he'll try to toss him. He'll pull it down. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it down on the ground.
Man, it is do or die time right now for this offense.
Oh, they got 30 minutes left for the try. I got to win this.
On fourth down.
In this game, I got to win.
Doing anything he can to scramble, find a way to keep this team alive in front of this home crowd. This is going to go down to the wire.
You don't get very many opportunities to finish the play with a quarterback. A lot of times they're protected so well nowadays, but when he's a ball carrier, it's fair game, and what a great job bringing the wood.
He'll do it himself on the draw. It's a running room. Wide open spaces. He's at the 10. He's all the way down to the 3.
Oh, man. Come on, homie.
You better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
A first down run on the doorstep. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown time.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you've got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the other?
And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24.
Do I do it or do I not?
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
When you buy a farmhouse or dress from Jason Pittman, it's just raining flows with every step. You're not just buying a fancy dress from Jason Pittman, it's just raining flows with every step.
Motion from the
You're
wideout.
buying a toughness of looking totally put together,
They want that clock to run.
despite the makeup melting
Makes a
in
man
your
miss. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the
Jason
chains.
Well, that's the best run of the day for him so far, and he's a guy that looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. He's beginning to wear on this defense a little bit. If you're on offense, you probably want to keep giving him the ball.
They're going to ride this running back. They get this sophomore continues to make
loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Reduce the major allergen by suffering as little as 21 days. That was possible.
And the Red Raiders enter the final minute with the lead.
Yes,
on the run, it's Joyner. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Situation like this late in the game, and the offense might be content just to barge right into the middle of that crowded run D. Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. There he goes. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Not all close games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams.
Now it's hard to believe in me. Never say forever. Don't give up so easily. Give me to be alone. Okay, you kept on leaving. You see my sorrows, you couldn't see it. You feel like say you mean what you love. I'm to myself. You got it. I've just been one you should just when I start,